and welcome to the Memorable Moment, presented by Memories and Moments Travel. I'm Scott, one of the senior travel advisors here at Memories and Moments. One of my favorite kinds of vacation is a cruise vacation, which is kind of weird because I really don't love the water. But there's something about being able to travel to exotic locations without the mess of lugging around a suitcase and checking in and out of hotels constantly. And on top of that, being fed and entertained nonstop for the length of the vacation just kind of seems like a win-win situation. So when you're working with your travel advisor to book a cruise vacation, there are a few things that you want to take into consideration as you start making your plans. Let's go over a few of those right now. But to be fair, for different people, these basics don't always fall into the same order of importance. Now, once you've picked out a window of time that you can travel in, first thing you need to decide is how long you want your trip to take. Most cruises range between 3 nights to 10 nights, with some longer ones lasting as much as 2 weeks. But the sweet spot seems to fall somewhere in that 5 to 7 night range. Now, turnaround on these cruises is really tight, so a 5-night cruise will bring people back from their vacation and then leave again the same day with a new group of passengers. So when you look at your calendar, you can kind of tell how many cruises will be departing during the time you're traveling. Next thing to think about is how big of a ship do you want to travel on? River cruises, they can have as few as 50 people on board, while the newest ships in the water, they can carry well over 5,000 passengers at a time. Now this means that you can find cruises that have a slower, less crowded, more relaxed atmosphere, while other ships may feel like a non-stop roller coaster, filled with endless opportunities to be involved and thousands of people along for the ride with you, which actually might even include an actual roller coaster on some of the newer ships. Another thing you might want to think about is the destinations you want to visit. Most of us here in the Midwest usually think about cruising in terms of the Caribbean, but most cruise lines operate in several different places across the world. There are cruises from the West Coast that go down into Mexico, as well as Alaskan cruises departing from the Pacific Northwest. You can cruise around the Mediterranean or do a lap around the British Isles or the Scandinavian countries. You can island hop in Hawaii or sail from port to port in Southeast Asia. Now, there are cruise lines that offer vacations ranging from value-minded all the way up to obscene luxury. Depending on which time of year you set sail and how many nights you want to be out on the water, I've seen some cruises as low as $300 per person, ranging all the way up to thousands and thousands of dollars for ships with 5-star luxury amenities. Now keep in mind, no matter what your budget is, most cruises will include the price of all of your meals, entertainment, and lodging with your cruise fare. Every cruise line offers a different level of upcharge options, so as always, it is a great idea to work with the travel professional in your life to make sure that you get the cruise that is right for you. That wraps it up for this edition of the Memorable Moment. When you're ready to start planning your next travel adventure, reach out to us here at Memories and Moments Travel. But until then, make sure you take a moment to make a memory. See you next time.